So if we keep that same sort of thinking, right, we never divide by a fraction. Never divide by a fraction. You don't want to say, oh, I'm going to, divide this because right now it's being multiplied. So the inverse is division. You can do that, but what you'd have to remember is dividing by a fraction is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So multiply by reciprocal. What is being multiplied by the x? 1/3. What is the reciprocal of that? 3. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of 3/1 or just 3. They mean the same thing. Multiply -4 by 3/1. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3, right, is just 1. So I have x equals, what's -4 times 3? -12. 1 times 1 is 1. Well, we can just write that as x equals -12. All right. So those are kind of our one step, which I don't want to take a ton of time on because we need to be moving past our one step and we need to be on 2 step. All right. So in here, what I always do, if you notice, I'm drawing what's called my barrier. So what I do there is I remind myself, okay, there's 2 sides. There's this side right here and there's this side right here. I want to always work to get my x alone. So I'm going to circle the whole term that it's with. What is on the same side but not circled is that -5 or that subtraction of 5. We talked about the inverse. The inverse of -5 would be +5. The reason I have this line is I know that it needs to go here, which takes care of that side. But what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. That is now gone, leaving me with -4x equals 11 plus 5, which is 16. If I circle it, I get the whole thing. That's not helpful, so I'm going to circle this. Right now, when 2 numbers are next to each other, that means multiply. So to make that go away, I need to divide. I need to take my sign with me. Please, 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 always take your sign with you. All right. And then from there, -4 divided by -4, well, that's just 1, so it leaves me with 1x or just x. 16 divided by 4 is 4. They have different signs, so that is -4. Okay? Hopefully you're feeling good so far. We'll do one more.